I love the Rift. You don't get any of that ice water you get up north. Sure, it rains from time to time, but most days it's just an endless parade of petals rocking gently to sleep, like a living lullaby.
I like ice water. You sound like an artist or a poet. Be careful, a lullaby will put you to sleep. The cold will make you a man. You should learn to embrace it. And after the leaves came the adventurer who rocked you gently to death. Oh, alright. Oh. Yeah, you sound like an artist or a poet.
Guilty on both counts. Although my wife is the true artist, the way the sight of her makes my knees buckle.
Most Nords are acclimated to the cold. You get a 10% resistance to cold. Did you know that?
Yes, it's strange how much it affects me. They say that's why I can write such visceral poetry. Most Nords know the cold so well they can see it as plain as the stars, but they can't transfer that feeling into words. I suspect it's because to them that feeling is no different than warmth, so it gets lost in translation. For me, I know the cold like it's my sister. Only we're the type of siblings that never get along. Lately, it's only gotten worse.
You know, maybe if you wore something with sleeves, or like a coat, or a cloak, or anything. And that's why milk drinkers like you should never leave the house. What has changed?
I wish I knew. Every night I go to bed, a chill starts to worm its way beneath my skin. If I do manage to sleep, I dream it's so cold my teeth are frozen solid, and eventually, they just crumble in my mouth.
Oh, I hate dreams where my teeth fall out. It's one of the worst, honestly. There's no substitute for good body heat. Keep your wife close. It's only a dream, it'll pass come morning. Hazards of the job. By your logic, it'll make you write better poetry. That's terrible. I wish you a speedy recovery, and I'll be on my way. Yeah, just keep your wife close.
I do. You see, she's a Khajiit, and having her fur pressed against my skin is a great help.
Oh.
However, even with my love nestled beside me, this cold is like a frozen dagger. It claws at my very soul.
Did you come out here just to enjoy the fall forest?
Yes, although my love worries it might be dangerous. Spriggans, wolves, and bears live in these forests.
Bandits, too.
Well, we can outrun the Spriggans, avoid the bears, and appease the wolves. I figure I can just throw some meat on the ground and they'll fight each other for it. Of course, she says weeds don't make for a more appetizing meal.
Where's your wife now?
She scampered off the shore stone to ask for directions. I assured her we need only follow the road, but she wants to be sure. She wanted to take a wagon, but I insisted we walk. I told her we're here to see the fall forest, so it would make no sense not to. I haven't told her the real reason we're here is to adopt a child. That part is a surprise.
You don't just surprise people with children. You don't just surprise someone and be like, oh, by the way, we're adopting a kid. You don't even do that with pets. You talk about that first. You surprise your love with new earrings, not a child. That you talk about.
I appreciate your concern, but it's not as if we haven't talked about it. She knows how I feel about children, and we can't have them on our own.
And how does she feel? Huh? How does she feel about this?
Farewell to you, good traveler. May all your roads lead to warm sands.
I'm following him.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you, my love. The way you wander about, sometimes I wonder if I need to buy you a leash.
My dear, I apologize. I wander because I know our love ties us together. There is no need for earthly bonds.
Why did I have to fall for a poet? There was that nice blacksmith in Riverwood. He would have made for a good husband.
You don't know he's into Khajiit.
Yes, except for the fact that he was happily married.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Anyone who says that has never laid eyes upon you.
My love, one of these days your flattery won't work on me. But today is not that day.
It's not gonna work tomorrow when he surprises you with the
Let us
child.
hurry to Riften, my dear, before the next one arrives.
Visit the couple after they arrive in Riften. Well, Keoli, that means get a move on. Don't just stand here. There he goes. This is why she needs to get you a leash. Look at you. She's walking. She's actually going, and you're just... You stand here, and then you sprint a little bit to catch up to her, and then you stop again. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Yep, you might want to get that leash. You can't even keep him focused. How are you going to keep a child focused? And she goes, what? A child? I'm like, what? Oh, sorry. I didn't say anything. Also, watch out. There's a troll over there. I had to wait a couple days, and even when I was waiting, it didn't say that they were in Riften. It showed on my map that they were in Riften, but on my compass, it was showing them all the way out north, so I don't know what was going on with that.
You lost?
No.
This is why you bring me here? You want to adopt a child?
I told him. I was
My
clear
dear,
about this.
I thought you'd be happy. You always said you wanted children.
Aunt Helga.
Someday,
why
yes. When my
demean
whiskers
yourself
start to
with these
fall,
people?
your hair turns grey, and the libraries are filled with your poetry.
Only a bit of fun.
Then I will want nothing more than to share our love with another. But not now.
I'm saving
Your
myself
whiskers
for
will
something
never
special.
fall, my love,
Someone
and
who
my
loves me
hair has
dearly.
long started
You
to
mean
gray.
Sibby?
Your flattery won't work, Yoli.
Oh, I told you.
Time.
I called it.
You know as well as I that we are in no position to adopt.
Sibby and I are in love.
Seriously, Clearly, a child? By Segunda, I thought we were here to see the forest. I thought we came to Riften to... Damn you, poet. Damn you. The one time you decide not to be romantic.
Don't look at me, look at your
My
wife.
love, I don't know what happened. We've never fought before. I've always been honest with her about wanting children.
Svana just sitting over there. It's like, I definitely wasn't listening. You could see her. She was just standing there very still. And when she realized I was looking over, she was like, oh, I'll go back to sweeping. Oh, alright. Think about where we are for a second, and you'll know why she's upset. Give her some time to simmer down. It's a lot to take in. Perhaps she hasn't been entirely honest with you. Oh. Alright. I get it. She said she's upset because Riften, the one time you chose not to be romantic. Temple of Mara. She thought you were here to bring her to the Temple of Mara.
Did she really think this is about the fall forest? We can still enjoy the fall of leaves. There will just be one more person to share it with.
You're really not getting it, are you?
Do you think you can talk to her for me? Find out what it is that's really bothering her?
Alright, I tried with you.
She still has her job.
I tried, but you're not getting it.
Thank you. She's still up there. I thought I heard weeping, but I fear she does not want to see me.
Just be patient, Aunt. She'll have it, I promise.
Also, yeah, she makes a very good point. You guys aren't in a comfortable place to adopt if you're staying at Helga's bunkhouse and not at the Bee and Barb. Hi, we haven't talked before, but I know your husband, and he's not great at this.
That idiot! A child!
It's nice to meet you.
What was he thinking? What kind of couple adopts before marriage?
Wait. Didn't he say my wife earlier? He did. Okay. Wait, you two aren't married? Isn't that odd to adopt first?
Now do you understand why I am so frustrated? It makes no sense.
He said wife. Considering what I know now, I can see why you feel misled. From what I've gathered so far, your husband is an idiot. Oh, that's a typo. That's the wrong your. This is all due to your own misunderstanding. It's not his fault. He's being kind of stupid. Yeah, I was saying that already.
I can always tell when he has a secret. The corner of his mouth twists up into this impish little grin. When he said we were coming to Riften, I was certain he was going to propose.
Oh.
And then I could tell him that I was wrong about him. I was wrong about us, that all this was worth it in the end. Now I fear I may vanish from this world, having never had that question answered.
I feel bad for her. What do you mean, vanish from this world?
Pioli thinks we keep no secrets, but I have never told him the truth. I am already dead.
Excuse me? You look plenty alive to me.
Appearances can deceive. How else can you explain why I never hunger and never sleep? But every night, I stay with him and hope that if I can keep him warm, there will come a time when he does not tremble.
I need an explanation. If what you say is true, how did it happen?
We met at the temple. He came there to pray. I came there to die. I no longer wanted any part of this world. I knelt before the gods, asked for a safe passage, and plunged the dagger into my heart.
Oh.
That's when I heard the scream. It was Pioli running to my side. I remember tilting my head back as the life faded from my body. He wasn't the handsomest man, and his arms quivered as he held me. Yet there was something there. A spark. Part of me knew it wasn't love. The gods wouldn't be so cruel.
Aunt Helga.
But another part of me
Demean yourself.
wanted just one more day, one more minute, to find out if it was.
It's only a bit of fun. You're a lovely young thing.
How did you manage to survive?
I awoke the next morning with my wound dressed. Pioli said I missed my heart by an inch,
You mean Sibby?
but deep down,
Must be joking.
I knew I had
All he
not.
wants to do is bed you and be
My
nice.
love, is this
You
true?
may as well
Oh,
get
Pioli,
he's
you are listening the
he's
whole
eavesdropping.
time?
Sibby and I are in
Yes,
love.
I
And you're
apologize.
just
The
jealous.
floorboards here are thin,
They are.
but no matter. Are you really dying?
I'm not dying, love. I'm dead. And what difference does it make when I am dead to you?
Oof.
Is that what this is about? You don't understand, Inari. My parents never married. They said true love requires no title, trinkets, or ceremony to hold it together. It just is.
Okay, you guys need to have these
Pioli,
conversations.
Fool. Did you ever consider your father was just too cheap to buy an amulet of Mara?
She still has her
You
job at the
could be
meadery
right,
for now, so she'll
but
be
they
able
loved
to pay
each
us.
other deeply.
Why do you
And that's
insist on
what I
defending
wanted
that?
for
Can you
us.
guys shut
All she
up
does
down
with
there?
her money is spend
My
it on
lord,
dark elf
I am
things.
sorry. I never knew.
Just be patient,
It's
baby.
just,
She'll have it.
I am on borrowed time, and I thought...
I don't understand. I saved you that day. The apothecary said you made a full recovery, and you are as stunning today as the day we met.
Flattery will not save me. Words are just words.
My dear, you are mistaken. Words are eternal, and I will prove it to you when I speak them at the temple.
Then, you wish to marry?
Of course, my love. I don't know what illness you think you have, but if your time is truly short, then I want to spend it as man and wife. Friend, I would like some, time alone with my beloved.
Oh,
Can
God.
you do us a favor and arrange the wedding?
I don't
it
like-
would be a great help.
I don't like how he paused there. I'd like some time alone with my beloved. It's like, okay, alright. She just said she's dead, and your first thought is you're gonna go to Pound Town. That makes you a necrophiliac right there. I'll head there immediately, and congratulations. You guys are not good at this. You want kids, you're gonna surprise her with a kid. She's dead, and wanted to be married. You guys are not good communicators.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to the both of us. I know you are probably busy, but I hope you find time to attend the ceremony.
I'm still confused about the dead thing, because there were different dialogue options with her, but there were some dialogue options that seemed just kind of like inconsistent.
Yes.
I had the option to ask more about her condition before she talked about her condition. But that seems to be not a common issue, but I've had that come up a few times where it's like I feel like I have this dialogue option before it is relevant, before it makes sense for me to be able to ask about this. I can have Marimal run it, or I can have Jade run it. I think Marimal. Let's do this properly, right?
How can I help you?
Oh, wait, I remember you.
Greetings, traveler. My name is Jade.
Maybe I don't, never mind.
I offer you Mara's blessing, that her light may guide you on the... Ugh, who am I kidding? You'll end up like all the rest.
I'm married! What do you mean? Excuse me?
Oh, you must be new to Riften. Well, if you're looking for marital guidance, I suggest you speak to Maramal or Dinya.
Dinya, that's who I was thinking of.
I can't seem to get a single soul into Mara's embrace. I think I'm cursed.
Oh, what do you mean, cursed?
As acolytes of Mara, we're supposed to put those who've lost their way back on the path toward true love. But I can't seem to keep a single couple together.
You're cursed with beauty. A light so bright it outshines the person inside. The only way to break such a curse is to find love yourself. Fear not, maiden, wed me, and no curse will withstand the might of our love. You don't have to be matchmaking, just pass out Dinya's letters. She needs to find love herself. Because I'm not gonna be like, you're so beautiful that love can't be kept together.
Ugh, you sound like Maramal. And suddenly I'm beginning to feel nauseous.
Alright, you're not good at this. You seem less devout than the other priests that I've met.
Is it that obvious? I suppose the name's a dead giveaway, too. Well, it's not exactly a secret around here, so I might as well tell you. I used to be a member of the Thieves Guild.
Oh, I'm the Guildmaster. Your marital issues could just be bad luck. You could do more for Mara by spreading her word. Follow me. I need you to marry a couple. Where does the name Jade come from?
Well, I didn't really have much use for my old name, so when I met Sapphire, I decided to change my name too. Green eyes, Jade. It doesn't take a college mage to figure out that gems make pretty names for girls.
There must be a reason you still use that name.
That's how most people in Riften know me. Dinya suggests that I drop the name as a symbolic gesture, but I feel like that would be running away from who I was, and what I've done.
Why did you join the Thieves Guild?
Do you want the short answer, or the long one?
Take your time.
It all goes back to my childhood. For most people, it always does. I grew up an only child, and I don't just mean siblings. I didn't have any contact with other children. So when I joined the guild, I felt like they were the brothers, sisters, and friends I never had.
Tell me about your childhood.
We lived in a house as big as a palace, but it felt so empty. Every day I'd sit in my room, listening to the other children playing outside. It was like slow torture. So one day I ran down the stairs and sprinted past the gate guard, just following those peals of laughter. That was the thing. When I found them, I thought they'd let me join in, but they wanted nothing to do with me.
Why do you think they reacted that way?
Does it matter? All it was another rejection.
How did you develop your skills as a thief?
When I was a child, my parents would lock me in the library and make me study. That was the extent of their parenting.
Good parents.
But I'd always find a way out. Sometimes the books even helped.
How did the books help?
Some taught me how locks were made, and some showed me how locks are broken. Both helped me pick them. And after a while, not only could I exit the library, but enter the armory, and when I was ready, escape the city entirely.
What happened after you joined the guild?
They had me pick locks. I was good at that, but bad at dealing with the consequences.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I didn't want to steal from people, but I also didn't want to betray my new friends. So at first, I'd do the job and leave the mark a bit of gold. But a lot of these items were sentimental. They meant something. I could tell, just by looking at their faces the next day. That hurt more than anything.
I kind of want her to marry them, because I feel like that could be a great way for her to get out of her funk. I know that I still have more dialogue with her, but I kind of want her to do it. Like, what if this could break the cycle for her?
One day, Vex asked me to do a heist job at the Temple of Mara. She didn't tell me what it was I was stealing, just that it was valuable. That night, Dinya and Marimal were at the Bee and Barb, preaching to the patrons. Brielle was showing the temple to a young couple.
So no one saw you enter. What happened next?
I stole away into the back, where the living quarters are, if you could call them that. These were not people of wealth. The items Vex wanted weren't even in a strong box. They were on a dresser, right next to a bouquet of flowers. They were wedding rings. When I realized that's what Vex wanted, my heart stopped. I couldn't do it. It seemed wrong.
What did you do?
I quit. Right then and there. I threw off my hood, cursed Vex, and turned around. That's when I saw Dinya, standing in the doorway. And she did what she always does. What I always needed, but never got from my mother. She hugged me.
Aww.
And I knew then I'd found a home.
I need you to marry a couple.
Me? Are you sure? I did tell you I was cursed, right?
Yeah, and one of them's dead, so it's fine. I want to prove this curse is nonsense. This love is strong enough to overcome any curse. Are you not a priestess of Mara? Will you deny these two people their nuptials?
I am. But it's because I want them to be happy that I'm suggesting you talk to Marimal.
One of them's dead, so... I'm appealing to your sense of duty. You can't always have someone cover for you. Fine, any priest will do. Just tell them to make the arrangements. Jade, trust me. We just met, but you can do this.
Fills me with joy to hear you with
You can't always have someone cover for you.
They said it wouldn't.
All right, I'll do it.
Mara has shown them
Just
understanding.
bring them to the temple and I'll send them on their merry way.
That's the spirit.
If it is
Oh!
not too much trouble,
knew my
we
path
would like
would
to
lead
have
to
the
you.
wedding now.
That was fast.
Now? As in, right now?
It's very brash of
Okay.
you.
Then, everyone, to your places. Bride and groom at the altar.
Just kind of sprung
Everybody
this on
else,
us.
Stay where you are.
Kind of sprung this on us a little
All right.
bit.
Deep breaths. There's no such thing as curses. So, if everyone's ready, let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara who first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today, under Mara's loving gaze, to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal
I should
companionship.
probably sit down and just stand here.
May they journey forth together, in this life and the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and in hardship. You, sir, do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
My Inari, my darling, my muse.
What if she just dropped dead?
Okay, what's going on? You're supposed to say I do.
Hey, he's got vows. Calm down.
That day in the temple as a single candle, and as the seasons passed, it has only burned brighter. We will let this light guide us from cold snow to warm sands, for not even death can extinguish its flame.
Forgive me, Kayoli. That day, when I plunged the dagger in my chest, I was certain it had struck my heart. But it was never a dagger, was it? It was always you. And on this, our wedding day, I have never been more in love. I have never felt more alive.
By Mara. That was beautiful. But I'm not sure I can marry you until you say I do.
My
Jade.
apologies, priest. I do, now and forever.
As do I, now and forever.
Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
Wait, I want to talk to you guys. Hold up. Don't go anywhere yet. Get back here. No, Inari!
Many thanks. I don't think I would have ever seen this day if it was not for
I
you.
thank you for helping my love. I mean, my wife.
No,
Learn
Jade,
to
don't go.
live again.
Jade, don't leave. I wanted to talk to you too. Where are you going? You work here.
How can I help you?
Oh, okay. I was hoping that I could talk to her now and have her be like, that felt right,
Laura
I
protects
did
you.
it. I think the curse is broken. But no. Oh well. Let's just say that the curse is
Fine day
broken.
with you around.
Because I'll feel much better if I just say that for myself. You know? What you doing there? Just browsing?
Ah, you scared me. For a second there I thought you were a hired thug.
I like how I can barely see his eyes.
I can be of any service.
Like, yeah, I don't think you can see out of that, sir. Why? Is someone after you?
Yes. Well, maybe. Let's just say I may have angered the wrong folks.
Browse as much as you like, please.
So do what I do. Kill them. Then you should find these people and apologize. They will forgive you. Well, at least they won't have much trouble finding a place to bury you. Who is it that wants you dead?
I probably shouldn't say this, but it makes no difference now. It's Maven Blackbriar.
Oh,
Now you know why I'm so scared.
yeah, you're fucked. Why would the Blackbriars want to kill you?
I used to live in Riften and do odd jobs around town. One day I decided to ask Maven's daughter if she needs any help. It turns out she's an alchemist and needs someone to fetch her ingredients. Only the things she asked me to retrieve aren't worth the trouble. Giant's toes, Daedric hearts. How in oblivion am I going to get those?
Why not just decline the Blackbriar girl's request?
That's the problem. I'm the one who'd asked her if she needed help. It's not just Ingen either. I have a habit of trying to please everyone, and doing all this work was driving me mad.
So what did you do to free yourself?
I came up with this idea. I couldn't stop asking people for work, but what if they stopped accepting my requests? If I could burn that bridge, ruin it in such a way that Ingen would hate me forever, then I'd never feel tempted to ask her if she needed help.
What did you do? What did you do? Burning bridges could work, but it would have to be a spectacular fire. That's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard.
Only because I decided to test this theory on a Blackbriar. If it was someone like Boley, it would have worked.
What did you do to burn the bridge?
I wrote her a letter, but it still wasn't nasty enough. Then I met this really angry guy, Puck, in Windhelm. I just scribbled down everything he said. All I had to do was change the name.
What happened to the letter? That letter must have been incredibly nasty.
Oh, it was. I didn't even know those words even existed or could be used in that combination. It definitely did what it was supposed to.
A little too well, huh?
Gave it to a courier about a day ago. It wasn't until she left that I realized my mistake. I've been on pins and needles ever since.
What if I track down this courier for you?
Really? But what are you going to do? Once a letter's been handed to a courier, you can't take it back.
Oh, I can. Don't worry, I can be very persuasive when I need to be.
I don't know, that sounds like you're gonna kill her. But maybe you're just a good talker. I suppose I'll take any help at this point.
Little column A, little column B,
A lot
little
of
death, little
travelers
talk.
stop by Iverstead before going to Riften. Maybe you can head her off there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, she's got blonde hair and blue eyes. I know that could describe anyone, but you don't see too many female couriers around here.
So that should be enough. Oh, hey, Geralith, how are you? Oh no, please don't
If you
eat
find
the
the
child,
courier, try to
Geralith.
convince her peacefully. I don't want any.
The child is terrified.
She tells everyone how handsome
Oh.
and pretty they are. Mom says she does it for
Oh, you can see the terror on that child's face. Like, get Gerald away from me. Please, what have I done to deserve this? That's not a female courier.
I hope the road brings you adventure, traveler.
Did a female courier pass by here?
A female courier? Why, yes. She was headed south to Honeystrand Cave. It seems she had a run-in with the bear and dropped her satchel. I told her to forget about it, but she was a stubborn lass. She left not too long ago. If you hurry, you can catch her.
The question is, can she actually take on the bear? The question is, will she even be alive? I mean, if she's dead, then I won't be the one who spilled any blood, so, you know. I did my part in not killing her, because Thrice-Bitten was very clear. Don't kill her unless you have to. Oh, I didn't kill her, the bear did. Oh, god damn it. Alright. And I got bone break fever. I don't know if I have any cure disease potions on me. I don't think I do. Oh, there she goes. Fighting 3 bears at once. Okay, no, okay, we gotta save her, I know I was just saying, oh, the bears can kill her, but I kind of want to help out here. It's funny seeing how little damage the bears were doing to me. Essentially, they just kind of tickled a little bit. Hello.
Thanks for the assist. I owe you one.
No need. Just wanted to help. Yes, and I'm already in need of a favor.
Ooh, can't right now. I'm on official courier business. You know how it is. But next time you need a letter delivered, look me up. You won't be disappointed.
Are you sure about that? You just lost the letter that you're supposed to be delivering. What happened here?
Well, I was running by here and got attacked by a bear. Thing bit off my satchel, and that had my deliveries inside.
I wasn't aware bears knew how to read.
All right. I dropped the bloody satchel. I'm always dropping things. Can't help it when you move this fast.
Isn't it hard to run in that outfit?
Still easier than wearing a suit of armor. Look, I'm not gonna wear rags, and I'm not dressing like a man, so I've gotta make do with this. Plus, I get a little satisfaction out of beating the boys even with the handicap.
If you're so good at this, why have I never seen you before? I want to ask you about a letter being delivered to Ingun Blackbriar.
How'd you know that? Doesn't matter. I'm not supposed to talk about the clients.
But I saved your life, surely that counts for something. I come on behalf of Thrice-Bitten. He didn't mean to send that letter.
Not my problem. Once the letter's in my hand, it doesn't belong to him.
Is that how that works? What if I raced you for it?
You serious? With those legs? Alright, but this means we're even.
Oh, what?
First across the bridge to Iverstead wins. Got it? Good.
Oh.
Then let's go.
Wait, hold on. Do I have my... Do I have my potion of cure disease? I have 1. Okay.
See you at the finish line, Netchbait.
Ooh! Already hurling insults. Already with the friendly banter, I see. Okay, I just need to beat her there. Wait, what? How is she already so far ahead? Wait, whoa. What a cheater.
What? Nexus!
Okay. Did I cheat a little bit? Yes. Do I need to? Also, yes. Oh, alright.
Codlek Whitemane is a better place now.
I beat
Is there
you.
any place better than Sovngarde?
How in Oblivion did you get here so fast?
I might be the Dragonborn. I kept a good pace because slow and steady wins the race. I don't know, I just got lucky, I guess.
That's exactly what a cheater would say. But you're right. You are lucky. Lucky I don't have any proof. In any case, I guess you'll be wanting your letter. Let me just find it. I think it's around here somewhere. Uh-oh. You're not gonna like this.
Did you already deliver it?
Maybe. No, wait. There it is. Here.
Oh. Okay.
Damn, I lost another letter. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Okay, I'm really glad I don't get you as my courier. I like my normal guy. You're not great at this.
Those born in the fire are forged by it.
Okay, thank you.
Maven's going to kill me. It's just a matter of time.
Good news. I have the letter.
You got it back? But that means I'm almost afraid to ask. Was she dead?
Dead last in a race. Don't worry, I picked her pocket. I convinced her to hand me the letter.
Really? You convinced a courier to break her oath. And yet, for some reason I believe you. After all, you do have a way with words.
And feet.
Here, just take this gold and pretend we never met.
Oh. Wait. There was more dialogue there. Wait a second, there was more dialogue, and it just ended right there. It's like, here, take this, see ya.